Next up, Clint Black has a new album out, and it's one that kept him up at night. Nashville Insider's Jennifer Vickery got to interview this country music legend to find out more.
Well, it's not every day that we get to talk to one of the biggest selling artists, songwriters, performers of all time. So Clint, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks, Jennifer. Good to see you.
Thank you. You as well. Great to see you again. So tell me just a little bit about this album. I can't believe when I saw the numbers. It's the 23rd studio album that you've put out over the years.
It sounds like I've been busier than I really was. I've actually not been that prolific as a record releaser. In the early days, RCA wanted an album every 12 months, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't see it, so I would release one about every 2.5 years. To their chagrin.
So let's talk about the brand new album. It is called Out of Sane. First of all, tell me kind of the title for this.
I really had a hard time naming the album, and I was going through all the lyrics, just poring over them, trying to find something that would leap out at me. And the last song on the album is What I Knew Then. And the opening line is, I can't stop thinking and I rack my brain, one thought behind and a little in and out of sane. And I thought Out of Sane really sums up the entire process for me. By the time it gets to the point where it's all recorded and it's just mixing time, it becomes more of a science than an art. Of just trying to make sure every instrument is the right volume and has its place, and it really is the last tortured bit of work where I'm not sleeping anymore. I'm sleeping 3 to 5 hours. I wake up and the music starts going and I can't turn it off. And I just want to be finished.
Let's talk a little bit about this single, this beautiful love letter to America. You know, when I was listening to the song at first, I thought, which I guess was part of the hook or the reason that you did it. But if you didn't know, you would think it was just a love song to someone that you dearly cared about until you get to that little part of the chorus.
Yeah, Steve Warner, who I wrote it with, came over to show me his Steve Warner Gretsch guitar, which he kept forgetting to bring every other time he came over. So I said, well, you have to come over just to bring that guitar over. So we weren't planning to write, but after we'd messed around with his guitar for a while, I said, listen to this idea I have, and I sort of cited the meat of the chorus, and like you said, he's hearing a love song, to my wife or something like that. And it got to the hook, and he went, oh, I didn't see that coming. He said, I thought it was just a love song.
But was it originally intended to be the first single, or did you kind of get the feeling, I just think this is what people need to hear right now?
It was actually not on the album.
Oh, wow, okay.
The album was finished when Steve came over and we wrote it, and I knew there was a chance I could get it finished in time. And I'm still in love with you, America. So it literally was the latest possible addition to the album could have been.
Thank you, Clint. We're so excited for you. I hope the album does great, and I'm looking forward to hearing what the next single is going to be after this one, and just enjoying it all. So we sure appreciate you.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks so much for watching this week's Nashville Insider feature. If you liked what you saw, be an insider and hit the subscribe button. And also check out our friends Wilson Fairchild on their YouTube channel. And if you want to see full episodes of Nashville Insider, go to countryroadtv.com and use the code INSIDER when you sign up to get a free month. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week.